Hello, this is for my PLSC 311 Public Opinion and Mass Media class. I hope you are doing well in this most unusual set of circumstances that we find ourselves in for both the class as individuals, for the Geneseo community, as well as for the country, the state, the world, and your family, and wherever you are at. It's certainly going to really challenge us to kind of continue in some ways that are new for us, new for me, and of course not only with respect to the class, but also with respect to a lot of other things in life. So it's kind of a segue into the resumption of the course for next week. I'm sending you this little video sort of with in mind that we're going to communicate in some new ways compared to what we have been doing in the past. Over here on my left, you'll see me touch my iPad a couple times just to bring up my notes to make sure I cover the things that I want to cover in this brief discussion. Okay, so I better get to the points. One thing I'm going to have to ask for is your patience. I did not expect to do this and obviously carry the course in a way that's going to be carried. And so there's going to be some new ways in which we're going to do things. And it's also possible that once I've sort of said we're going to do something, I might change my mind on it and then try to do it another way, just because I'm so unsure how some things will work out. And I'm also going to depend upon feedback from you for how things are working out, okay? So these are some things that, one thing that will not change is your research papers. So I don't see any reason to change that. You know, for better or for worse, the library was already closed. You couldn't go in there, you know, and you can access stuff, you know, online and do that. So there's no change in that assignment. Similarly, one thing we were to do in April is for various teams to make presentations on topics. And I'm hoping that we can still do that on more or less the assigned days. I know face-to-face meetings for collaboration are not going to happen or very unlikely to happen. I'm assuming that you're scattered throughout the state, but that you can still communicate via email or texting or Skype or and some other means to talk with each other and put something together. The presentation, you know, we can work that out as time goes on. It could be that you record something, a video, and put it on YouTube for me and us to see, or you could do it live in real time. But that seems like something that I guess I'm hoping that we can still stick with. The final exam, instead of it being an in-class final exam, is obviously not going to happen that way. So what we're going to do is a take-home exam, or I'll send you out an exam, and then you will complete it and you will upload it onto Canvas. That's my allergies. Not sick, not feverish by any means. And even if I was, you're not with me to get ill. Okay. So our in-class meetings have had two parts, and one part seems to be a pretty easy transition in my mind. Another part I have much more uncertainty about how to proceed, and I have a variety of ideas of what we might do. So one thing we might do is, well, for one part, you know, I've always done some lecturing, and so I could still do that. I could do that in real time, record it, make it available, or just in real time, or perhaps even simply record it and then make it available, just as I'm doing this here now. So that's seems some way we could easily work something out with respect to that. The part that I'm probably less sure about is our discussion. So generally we begin each class with some sort of discussion, occasionally on current events as they pertain to media and public opinion, and sometimes and generally always on a reading that was, excuse me, completed for that particular day. So these are some possibilities. One is that we meet online and we do something like Google Hangouts. Getting sort of various, I've used Google Hangouts, not much, just a couple times. And you know, it's some people, you know, call it mixed. So I'll leave it at that. It seems a fairly simple thing to set up. Another possibility would be Zoom. The Geneseo SUNY does not have a license with Zoom, but each individual can subscribe to Zoom. I hear Zoom is better than Google Hangouts. Zoom can be recorded. And so I would sort of set up a Zoom meeting, email everybody the site for that Zoom meeting, and then we meet. Now, what you would need is obviously internet and good Wi-Fi internet, and to be able to be there at that time if we're to do it in real time. My idea would be that we continue to meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 o'clock to 11:15. If any of these things are not possible for you to do, please email me. I will send you out an email soon with some of these points and ask for your response. Or again, I'm very open to suggestions or questions that you might have. If we don't meet for discussion, what I could do is another things I'm kind of considering is an online discussion in Canvas. To do that, another possibility would be some other means to kind of have you comment on the readings or talk about the readings, and so that could be a short paper, or it could be a quiz that could occur. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for in that. So you're going to have to if it's no problem for everybody to meet in real time and everybody thinks they can have a good internet connection and good Wi-Fi, that would be the easiest. But I'm gonna need you to tell me to do that, and I don't know again how it's going to go on a discussion that is a video. Maybe I'm sure it's going to be different. Which one of these things are the best one to do, I'm not sure about. And so that's again kind of be figuring it out and trying to work it out. And it's possible that'll change my mind. Okay, I don't want to make this too long, so I'm now going to say goodbye and end this and send it to you. I hope again you're doing well. I hope you're getting some rest. I'm sure this is just an incredible, remarkable experience that we're having in this transformation that is going on throughout the world, really, and we don't really know where we're going yet with it. Okay, so again, I will say again I'm disappointed the way things happened, that we had to end. I was enjoying the class very much, and missed the face-to-face interaction. Okay, thanks.